Right, let's try this again, shall we? Already recorded this once to find out that I wasn't actually recording any audio on screen. Well, that was lovely, wasn't it? I can't possibly be a bigger fucking mongo than that. Well, let's find out, shall we? Right, so start off with again. Obi-Wan Kenobi, the teaser trailer dropped for Disney Plus, and I've seen a lot of people reacting to it. So I thought might as well do the same. I've seen it, so you know, fuck. But let's see how bad this gets, shall we? I said before as well. Looks like we're on Tatooine again, although at least this time it makes sense. Although I'd really wish there was more than one fucking planet in the Star Wars universe, and it wasn't just always in fucking Tatooine.
The fight is done.
I said before, he looked like he's working as some kind of hunter or a chef or something like that. It looks like he's cutting up meat. Working at a bazaar. Which is strange considering that I do believe in A New Hope that he lived alone just away from everyone and no one ever really talked to him, which is quite strange.
We lost.
Big open expanses. Sitting alone, all sad, we lost. And he's spying on kids.
Stay hidden.
I mean, I can't say I'm surprised. And here is where we get to the first bit that actually really did annoy me. That really did fucking annoy me. The plain Duel of the Fates. And you'll see in a minute, because I'm gonna go down in the comments. It's working on people. It's just a member berry. It's just a Duel of the Fates was cool, wasn't it? Maybe it'll make our terrible, awful raping of a franchise, you know, it'll make you like it, right? I mean, judging by the likes and dislikes here, more people like it than not. Fuck's sake. I said as well here, this does actually look a lot more expensive than, say, a Boba Fett. This looks a lot more expensive. Much more expensive. Way more expensive. I suppose that's one of the only things it'll have going for it. But let's see how bad this gets, shall we? It's already not great. Ah, this dude. Oh, fuck. There we go. This dude. So, this dude, I believe, is this dude. I believe that's who this is meant to be. Now, I don't know about you. I can't stand a lot of the extra stuff surrounding Star Wars. So, if it is meant to be this dude, I reckon that there's a couple of things wrong here. One, the the head shape is completely wrong. Just completely wrong at all. Like, you didn't even do any makeup work, aside from making him paler and bald. There's barely any, like, teardrop things down here. It just doesn't look right at all. It looks fucking awful.
Jedi cannot help what they are.
Strong black woman. Strong black woman. Natalia, I'm gonna leave projections till the end. Yeah, again, like, at least this time they seem to be showing things. Get back there. Look, they have a man hanging there, so at least they're having a bit more of an edge to it. You know, instead of like the 3 to 5 drops of blood that was in The Mandalorian season 3, episode 1. That was actually Boba Fett episode 4 or 5. Can't remember now. Oh yeah, it looks like they actually changed scenery at some point, but that defeats the purpose of Obi-Wan staying on Tatooine. Which I know might seem a bit hypocritical, me saying, well, what, you're on Tatooine again? What the fuck? At least that made sense this time. Here, it makes no sense for him to move. Depending on what they tell us, of course. There might be a reason to, but it's going to be fucking difficult. Another strong woman. Strong woman in charge as well.
Cannot help it.
You know, I saw this as well. Yeah, again, really, I am sure that that he's meant to be this dude. Like, he even had the little spinny lightsabery thing. Where was it? Oh, what he says here. Hang on a second.
The Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it.
I like what the one thing I do want to praise here. I do quite like what he's saying right here, that the Jedi leave a trail because they always try to do good in the universe. I mean, we can argue as to whether or not they actually do. KOTOR 2 would argue otherwise. But they leave a trail in trying to do good even when they're trying to lay low because they try to make the universe a better place. That's how you track them. I quite like that. I quite like that line. Look at this. Look at this. You know why that they cast this particular actor? Because I believe this actor is actually Asian. I can't confirm that right now, but he looks like it. Because this kind of outfit is more traditional, like Asian, like Oriental area kind of look. So they couldn't actually cast what the dude actually looks like, and I think that's the fifth brother. I'm not sure. It's one of those anyway. And they don't look anything like he does. Look at his fucking face. Also, the shot I said before. Oh, I have something to say about this fucking thing. There we go. Right here. Yeah, this looks really odd. Like there's bits here that just look wrong, and that's probably because they're having the backgrounds done with the basically like really high quality LCD screens in the background, so it saves on adding it in post, I guess. I know, it just looked wrong. This scene here. I'm gonna mute it because otherwise it sounds like AIDS. Playback speed 0.5. And I will full screen as well because it's the easiest way to do it. Right. So this bit here. See how close that sword is to that man's face? That lightsaber is to that man's face? Look how fucking close that is, and look at the non-reaction of his. Look, just look at the non-reaction that he has. Let's 0.25 that. Oh, and out. And no reaction. There's no reaction at all. Even if you just went and pulled it out, didn't even light it, because I have a feeling that's what the original intention was, just to pull it out and go, don't do it, son, you will not like this. But they decided to light it in, but even then, if someone pulls out a fucking lightsaber, you're going to go, oh, and back off. He doesn't even move. There's no emotion here. Let's go back to here, and defeat, doesn't... Yeah, so I reckon what's going to happen here is that she's going to be hunting down all the Jedi and trying to find him. And it's going to either cut back and forth between the two, or Obi-Wan's going to appear halfway through the season. Who survives? And there's just this one shot of him looking sad, I guess. I don't know why they did that. Oh, and the Kenobi, and the eye at the end of Kenobi is a lightsaber. That's not fucking cringe. Corporatization cringe. Disney Plus, where dreams go to die. Right. So, what do I think about the trailer? I mean, like with anything, it has potential to be good. It has the potential to be good. It has potential to be decent at the very least. It's not going to be. It's going to be awful, like everything that they produce is, because they can't possibly do anything else apart from that. Like, they won't even pay attention to their own. Oh, interesting. Won't pay attention to their own characters like that. Like the dude that's in that looks nothing like this man. Nothing like him at all. It's kind of ridiculous as to just how much they just seem to not care about stuff like that while getting other stuff fairly accurate and or looking decent enough. They're willing to spend money, but not in the correct areas, I don't think. And then then there's this woman. Where the fuck is her first shot? Goes to dust. Something I used to get excited for Lucasfilm, mainly because of Monkey Island. Where's the first good shot of her? It's around here somewhere. Oh fuck. Here we go.
Passion.
Here we go. Now, they're gonna redeem her. Like she's gonna be redeemed probably halfway through the season. She meets up with Kenobi and just like, oh, I want to repent my evil ways, and I can teach you, white man, how to be decent again. Like, restore hope to him. Like, because she's gonna die. Like, she has to die. Like, she has to die, because she's not in the OT. So, she's dead. Or she's just gonna disappear and we're never gonna see her again. Because she's now been redeemed. Like, there's no way that they're gonna have a black woman like this without redeeming her. If they don't, I'll be surprised, and I will applaud them for that. But considering we all know the politics of them, they're going to go down the route of redemption, even for an for what they'd like to call an objectively evil character, who's probably hunted down Jedi and just slaughtered them before. But they're just going to redeem her and pretend like nothing's ever gone wrong. She's going to be trusted immediately, and she's going to be the best as ever. Because that's what they always do. Always, 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 always. Then there was this one here. So how many women, how many men are we going to see in positions of power that aren't going to be just absolute amoral pieces of shit, that aren't portrayed as evil and irredeemable? I guarantee it's going to be a lot more than there are women that are absolutely immoral and irredeemable, and all the women that are in charge are going to be taking orders from men who they will go, oh, well, I'm just following orders, I didn't mean to, etc., etc. You know how it all goes. So, general thoughts? I mean, Duel of the Fates is a banging tune, but that's why they put it in, and we'll see when we scroll down just what I mean. I have no faith in them. It's as simple as that. No faith whatsoever. Alright, so, scroll down. Whether this series is good or bad, just seeing Ewan in the Obi-Wan get up again and hearing the music gave me goosebumps. And you also can't go wrong with Vader at the end. Yes, you can. Stop it. Stop falling for these cheap tactics, for fuck's sake. Something emotional about seeing Luke as a child makes the connection between the prequels and originals much stronger. No. You can't help it. I mean, yes, this is true. He does say that much enjoyment as because it's a thrill of the hunt for him. But this is what makes me so excited for the show. Why, when it's called Obi-Wan? Duel of Fates always brings the heat. It's working. Like, it all works. Like, this is why we can't have nice media or nice things anymore. Because of absolute fucking seals clapping along to all this fucking garbage. Dropped a paint now in my rage. In my small amount of fucking nerd rage. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. Absolute chills when the music hits. It's working on you, it seems. Teaser shows so much. No, it's probably setting up again. Also, something I didn't really say. It's probably setting up some kind of bait and switch. It's setting up this show's about Obi-Wan, but actually it's about the redemption of this random inquisitorial lady with a who is also black. Like, that's what's going to happen. And if it wasn't for every single other type of media doing the exact same kind of thing, you might be okay with it. If it wasn't for the politics behind the entire just amount of bullshit that has been put into media lately, chances are people wouldn't care about it. It's just ridiculous. I don't understand why people have such a fixation on race, but then when people like us who point out that, oh, you wouldn't do this, you wouldn't do this for a white character anymore, then has a go at us for pointing out race when something like Black Panther is considered diverse. It's just ridiculous. Like when people like us start talking about, they're just like, why are you so fixated on race? Okay, we will be as well then, just not as, racist as you fucks. Like, this is always just what happens all the entire fucking time, and I can't fucking stand it. I don't want to talk about race. I don't want to talk about anything other than the media and how much I hate it or enjoy it or its quality. But we have no choice, really, do we? The Nerd Rage, Duel of Fates, I started crying. Wait, hang on a minute. Total nerd nostalgia. When Duel of the Fates kicked in, I started crying. Phantom Menace was the first movie I've ever watched with my father in the cinema. I was 11 years old. If you start crying at Duel of the Fates, you need to have some testosterone injected into your scrotum, my good dude, because you have problems. You need to stop. Seriously. You have a problem. Fucking hell. Of the music cues. Fuck it. Fuck it. We'll see how it is. Tell you what, I might actually do an episode by episode recap of this shite, because it's going to be fucking awful. Christ. Well, thank you very much for watching, everyone. Just see you next time.